because Eric only figured it out. Not that well.
I did figure it out.
He did figure it out though. That's cool. And some of you may not have. When we say talking with spirits, what it really means is we're in our bar surrounded with spirits on the shelf. That's why it's called talking with spirits.
On the bar. It took me a minute to get it.
It did. Well, a week.
Talking with spirits, Granger House.
Woo woo!
Let's go.
We went there.
Seen it, done it.
And it was actually kind of fun.
I wasn't that impressed. But
I know.
we'll get into that.
You wanted something in your face, didn't you?
I wanted to see something. I wanted to hear something.
I know. So, basically, Granger House, maybe it was too comfortable. What do you think?
It was really comfortable. It was a very beautiful house. It was easy just to kick off your shoes and relax. Felt very welcome.
Yes, it was.
It was very welcoming. The house is amazing.
And Sarah and Adam that run the place, those guys are 100% too.
Yeah, no, they know the history. They know
They
everything
know
about the place.
They do know their crap. Yeah.
The crap. Their history.
Am I allowed to say crap on the internet?
I think we could do a lot worse than that.
I mean, here's the thing. With the history of the place, I mean, there's no axe murderers or anything gruesome or anything like that. I don't know. And you gotta remember, I mean, this is my way of thinking is, we're going from this skeptic. I mean, Ron's totally skeptic. By the way, Ron and Jeff aren't here. Jeff's got like the lurgy and is dying of something.
And Ron has narcolepsy and
so
probably
he's
sleeping.
Yeah, so he's probably asleep now. And by the way, on the Farrar School one, we have footage of his narcolepsy in action. So that's going to be
Stay
something.
tuned.
Yeah. If you can't sleep at night, just pull up the Farrar video and look at Ron. You'll be asleep in about a minute.
Happened to me.
So, I mean, here's the thing. We're saying, we're coming at this where, believe it or not, you have to make the assumption to do this that ghosts are real. I mean, basically you do. I mean,
I'm
not
if you
saying
have
you
Ron's
believe
point
it.
of view,
yeah,
he don't want it until
it's in his face
you're in his face.
and chewing his nose off.
Jeff, he believes in it. He
Yep.
thinks he, senses them, which, all right, each their own. Me, I want something to happen. I'm there looking. I want to believe, like somewhat believe, but I want to see more.
Mm-hmm. Whether we believe it or not, we at least believe it might be possible. So you have to make that assumption to do what we do, because if you didn't, why would you go lock yourself in a fucking house all night and go without sleep,
right,
and feel like crap the next day?
Right.
So,
I mean, yeah, no, there's that. You're looking for something,
so
and whether it happens or not.
Yeah, and if you go to a place, and I'm just free falling, but if you go to a place where there was no huge amounts of anguish, I mean, it's not like,
But there were deaths. Their children have died at a very young age. If there's anybody around, you'd call a doctor and they'd come to your house
and say, you
this is what we could do. Yeah, you got the mumps, or you
got about 3 hours left.
Right.
Light some candles.
Right.
Here's my theory: is maybe, and I know like it wasn't enough for you and stuff like that, but some hauntings are more latent because there isn't as much energy or anguish. I mean, if we're going by the ghost theory.
Well, I'm not saying it wasn't enough for me. I'm just saying, I would have liked to hear some bumps or knocks or maybe the door closing or an intelligent response. Yes, but but
we kind of got that from the spirit box. I was ready, honestly. What do you think of the spirit box?
I'm not sold on it. Definitely not sold on it. I know it did come up with some answers that were numbers relative to like questions.
How about the "we are hiding" part though?
Okay.
That was like in your face. We are hiding.
Yes. No. I heard that one. And what about? I mean, now that brings up. Do we have too much equipment in the house? Is it because there's so many cameras there?
Well,
but that would bring it back to intelligent, because if they're comfortable with people being there, they would know that we have a bunch of cameras in the house, so they're not going to do nothing.
Well, once again, I mean, no one's ever caught a ghost, be able to measure it. So here's the thing. So we can't see infrared light natively. I mean, I've got that infrared flashlight on this new camera. We got a new camera! Hopefully it won't be crap video as much anymore. So anybody that's been watching this and hoping, please let them get better. It might.
It might.
But then it might not. Hey, just stick
it
around
could
and
fall
see.
Apart.
Made your cat hurting. But anyway, the infrared you can't see. I turn that flashlight on. You'll see a little tiny glow if you really look for it. But when you look on the camera, you know, it's lit up like daylight. So, you know, once again, you haven't caught a ghost, you don't know, you can't measure it. You know, maybe they're just seeing this place lit up like daylight and going, well, it's not a nice, peaceful nighttime anymore. I don't know, you know.
We're there, and again,
I want to do the Granger House again without
all the cameras.
And then, you know, we'll do the room to room, sit and listen. Ask a few questions, look for a knock, you know, that kind of stuff that we do, and then see if we get a different result.
Where Adam and them, they said, you know, they've heard things, doors slamming.
Yep. That one door open.
But I mean, is it because they're comfortable with them being in the house?
I think that's another part of it. Is, you
know, they're around all the time, so it's.
You know, I'm gonna call that one in my own head, and I don't. You know, it's probably not a term. You gotta remember, we're not ghost hunters that go, dude, and then buy in every theory that everyone's put forward. I'm trying to start from the beginning and say, look, we don't know crap about anything.
Right.
Right. You know,
we're just testing theories, testing equipment.
Yeah. So, you know, if I'm gonna call this one like a latent haunting, but going back to the spirit box, I was ready to debunk that from the get-go.
I told all night. I told you the spirit box was worthless. I mean, okay. When you listen to it, yes, we caught some stuff. I'm not 100% sold yet.
I'm not either, but
because I was hoping we could catch some just straight blank, just EVP work that we did on our recorders, which we did not.
And we've caught it before, and on Farrar we really did, but that's not out yet. But when it comes out, you'll see that.
And that's what I was hoping for at the Granger. I was hoping for some knocks, some bumps.
Nope.
But instead it was just really laid back, and like I said, they did have a lot of people stay at their house. That's from the friendship blanket upstairs. They had a lot of people stay at their house.
Here's the thing with the spirit box with me is, and there's so many theories on how the spirit box works. Like, some people think, oh, it's a direct voice from the ghost. Some people say, oh, they're just, it's kind of like Scrabble. You've got so many tiles of letters in front of you, you've got to make a word.
Well, I mean, it is scanning through channels.
Yeah.
And it does hit radio stations.
It does. And that's why I was ready to debunk it.
That's why I'm still not on, I'm still on the fence on it. I'm still on the fence on it.
I guess my thing is, with that is, okay, some of the answers we got, the odds of getting meaningful sounds that went together to form answers to a specific question at that point in time, you know, I just think there were too many of them, which is, you know, why I put it out there. I mean,
okay, but people are going to say coincidence.
Yeah, and that's
coincidence.
Fine.
Yeah, maybe,
and
maybe,
it might
you know.
be, and I'm not going to say.
Maybe it is Rock 108. We caught the 8 for an age or something. Okay, coincidence.
Yeah,
could be.
But how many coincidences do you need in a row? So like Ron's belch. And there's I beg your pardon right now.
All right, no, I
you didn't hear that?
I know, I heard that, and all right, that one was weird. That one was. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Was that on the spirit box?
Yep.
That's weird. Okay, so I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one because that one was a definite. Every now it's all coincidental, maybe circumstantial, depending on how you want to look at it.
But that's all you're gonna get in this game, I think. Is circumstantial.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you're not gonna have.
Well, maybe.
Well, you know, maybe once in a great while you'll find a full blown apparition, or
yeah,
you know,
we do it long enough, we'll get one.
Well, no, hopefully we do. Hopefully we do. Hopefully, you know, like
everyone says, well, every time there's a picture of Bigfoot or a UFO, it's a blurry, shitty picture, and I'm starting to kind of understand because when we go, I mean, we got the new camera now, new camera. And I got a crap ton of batteries. But up to now, we can't keep it. I'm not even going forward. You can't keep the camera going all the time. So you've got to try and, like, oh, something's happening. Pull it out, get it up there, get it going. You know. So, you know, I kind of get that now. You know.
I mean, well, again, it's just one of them things. Like, is there too much equipment?
I want to test that.
I mean, is there too much equipment? Because, you know, and I'm going to refer back to the chair again. At the first, my first Edinburgh, where it was just a cell phone.
Yep.
Now, if we would have had the cameras in the room, would that have still happened?
Yeah. Right. Now, if we can get something like that on a decent IR camera,
yeah,
but that's what I'm saying.
Doubt,
you don't know it's going to happen. That's why you only get the crappy video. It's just
I mean, that was one of your Bigfoot videos. Like, oh, how come it's only on this?
Yeah, and that's just
crap video.
And it's such crap that people can say, "Well, that's a shadow," or "That's this," or you know, it's. But you try and recreate that. If you say, "Okay, that's what it was," and then try and recreate it, you know,
you don't have.
You can't recreate it.
It is what it is. I mean, everybody's gonna make their own assumptions.
Of course. I mean, we could have a full blown apparition jump in front of the camera, and everyone's gonna say that's photoshopped, or we could have something move and say, "Oh, that's on a piece of string." I mean, all we've got up to now is circumstantial evidence, and honestly, for me, that's all it is. That's why I'm still on the fence. I mean,
I want to believe, and I'm gonna keep looking. Because I think there is something going on. I'm not like Ron.
No, he wants it in his face. Yeah.
You know, he's not gonna be happy till something grabs him and pulls him into the pit of misery. He's like, but we're Jeff on the other hand. He's all about it. And wants it.
I'll tell you something about Jeff.
Welcomes it.
The comes across on videos but. That guy can hear a pin drop about a mile away. He's got massive hearing. So, and I used to think he was putting it on a lot of times when he go, oh, but there's enough times where he said, "Did you hear that?" And I'm like, "No." And then, you know, it might be a car coming down the road or something, you know, with a radio on, and all of a sudden I'll hear it, and I'm like, oh. There's that time, the first time we went to...
That was one of the bad things about the Granger House.
Yeah, cars.
The cars, you'd think like midnight it would calm down.
Nope.
Cars and trucks drive up and down that road all the time.
Yep. And one of the things when I was looking at the footage, you know, the car headlights going by, they've got all the windows blind. They got blinds in front of all the windows. But some of the light peeks through, so I'm watching the footage.
And they got spotlights on the house.
Yeah, and I'll see like shadows or lights move across. I'm like, oh, what was that? Oh, it was a car. What was that? Oh, it was a car. So, you know, it's...
Yeah, you're not allowed to block out the lights in front of there because they want it.
Yep. I want to do the Granger House again, though. I know it's not...
I'm not against you. I'm not against it. I'm not against it at all.
I really want to do it again, but with less equipment and doing it more old school. What do you think about the equipment we're carrying at the moment?
Alright. The little detectors with the blue light on them, I have an issue with. half the time they don't work, even though we cut down the thing. They don't. Most of the time they don't work when you touch them unless you mess with the battery connection.
Yep.
So I'm not. I'm kind of gonna want to trash those.
I'm with you.
I don't think they're even a hint of help.
Nope.
Because
they're not sensitive enough. I mean,
Right.
I'll keep throwing them out until we get something better. Just cause. I mean, why not? It takes us 3 minutes to throw them in front of the camera. So,
right. Just put them somewhere.
You know. So no, not a fan. In fact, I'm not a fan of our EMF meter either.
No, I'm not either.
I mean, that's.
I mean, well, in that one too, unless you put it straight against the wall that has a live wire in it, it'll go off.
Yeah. So I think, and I'm not against measuring.
I mean, we gotta hold on though, because I mean, no pun intended, but we were kind of in a dead area.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
it was, there wasn't a whole lot going on that night. It wasn't given a real shot.
No.
For something.